Hey guys, this is Ilham from It's About Watch Reviews with another Casio watch review for you. This is a G-Shock. This is from their 7900 series. So I've done a couple of reviews on their 5600 series and 6900 series I can see in my other reviews. But this is actually my very first watch from this 7900 series. The model number is G7900A-7. This is otherwise known as the G-Shock Rescue in white. Okay, I'm going to just give you a brief rundown of the technical features. Really, with all G-Shocks, it is shock resistant, as evident by the text here. It is 200 meter water resistant. It also has another feature which I don't have in my other G-Shocks that I've reviewed. And it's a low temp. I want to try to see if I can focus in on that low temp. Actually reading right there on the dial, low temp LCD. What that means is this can actually withstand temperatures up to, I want to say, negative 20 degrees centigrade or minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit. So this will be, again, this was marketed for rugged use and rugged activities. It also has an auto electro backlight. So another cool feature is, when you, for example, have it on your wrist and it's dark and you flick your wrist, there's a feature that will actually let the light come on for you as if it thinks that you're, kind of want to know the time. So that's a good feature. It also comes with a tide graph, as depicted there. It also has a moon phase, if you can see that there. But it's to the top left, right next to the tide graph. And a couple other things. It does have world time. It can display, I want to say, 29 time zones. One at a time, obviously. And it's got 48 different cities. So wherever you are, this watch should be able to be set up for you, and then you can kind of know your home time and the time where you're traveling at. It also has a 1/100th of a second stopwatch. It's got 4 multifunction alarms. You can see that depicted in the dial. I'm going to focus in right there in the bottom left corner, right by the word Mo. There's ALM for alarm, 4 of them there, 4 multifunction. Another one has a snooze feature, so there's 5 total. Also has a countdown timer. I mean, the list goes on, guys. This is, I don't use a lot of the features, truthfully, in the Casio watches that I've got. Sometimes I will use a countdown timer, sometimes a stopwatch, but again, it's really the do-all watch, and Casio really does it really well. So, again, this watch really has a specific look to it. It's very rugged looking. The way Casio has marketed this is it's got 4 different kind of points of ruggedness. So you can see this by the screws here. And it's basically a watch that, again, you can kind of wear if you're in the sea, if you're diving, if you're swimming. It's also rugged enough for climbing, for hunting, for fishing. So this is really a do-all watch. The couple things that I don't like about this watch, and I literally just got this watch, so I didn't want to do an unboxing because, well, it's literally me just taking it out of the box. So I would rather just do a full review. There's the tag there, and I will show you the box and the tin it came in. So literally just got this today. So you'll notice the time is off there too. So I will show you how to set the time on this watch. But a couple things I don't like about this watch, I actually prefer solar Casios so that I don't have to worry about changing the battery. This battery has a rate of life of, I want to say 2 to 3 years. And the module, basically the module that's kind of behind this digital face that you see here with the day and the date, day of the week there, is the Casio module 3194. If I flip that to the back, you should be able to see that right there. Yeah, it's right here. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. Ooh, it's getting a little tough to see there. Right there, 3194. It even shows you that it's got G-Shock's absorbing structure in the back and the model number. So, perfect there. The watch itself is 50 millimeters wide, so from one end to the opposite end there. I'm going to focus once more. It looks like it's out of focus. The thickness of this watch is fairly chunky. It's about 16 to 17 millimeters. Might be exactly 17.5, but give or take 1 millimeter there. So my wrist size is about 6 3/4 inches. And so I will show you what it looks like on my wrist, but I wanted to show you how to set the time on this watch. So a lot of the Casio watches, so it looks like it's Friday, 3:37 p.m. on the 29th. I'm at the Pacific time zone, so you'll press the adjust button here, top left. I'm going to hold that down. I don't know if you heard that beep. The second starts to kind of blink. I'm going to hit this mode button on the bottom left now to cycle through. I want to set the date first. So the 28th for me right now, you can see it's the 29th. I'm going to just cycle until it hits the date. I'll worry about daylight savings time later, but we aren't in daylight savings time right now, so it is off, but it does have that daylight savings times on and off function as well. And I'm not going to worry about the world time right now. I'm just going to set the home time, and that is my Pacific Standard time zone. So there's the hour. I just want to go right on to the date. Okay, so it looks like the 29 is blinking. You can use this. I just like to hold it down there. And 28. Perfect. And what time is it locally? It's about 11:40. So I'm going to hit the mode button to just, again, cycle through everything. Okay, so it's 11:40. I'm going to just hold down this bottom right. Oh, went a little too far. Keep on going. And I'm going to hit the mode button again. I'm going to see if I can set the time there for add another minute. And that's about right. So it's 2013. That's correct. And once I'm done for now, again, I didn't set the world time just yet. So then you'll just have to hit the adjust button once more, and then I'll set the watch for you. And then looks like it wants me to put in the longitude. Again, that's for the tide graph and the moon graph. You can refer to the manual to set this, depending on where you are. I'm going to skip that. And here we are. So now it knows that it's a Thursday, which it is, at the very top there. And it's 11:40, and it's the 20th of March. So I talked about why I prefer solar. And obviously this model also does not have the radio's signaling, so it can't sync to for example, the atomic clock in Colorado. But again, I actually prefer not, I mean, I don't mind having that feature. So really, this one doesn't have a solar. But, you know, it's a great fashion watch. I don't expect to replace the battery anytime soon. I believe it's a 2 to 3 year battery, as mentioned earlier. But yeah, so let me show you this watch on my wrist. See if I can put it on with the tag still on. So at least I can show. I'm just going to hold it there. So again, my wrist size is 6 3/4 inches. This watch is about 49 to 50 millimeters. It's nice. It's a nice size. The color itself is matte white. The band is matte white on both sides. There's no gloss. So if you think this is going to kind of be glossy or sheen, this is not the watch that you want to get. This is a matte white. I also don't know how long it's going to hold up to the dirt. I find that a lot of the sheen white Casios hold up to the dirt better. I can wipe it down. I've got a 5600 solar model, which actually holds up a lot better. I believe I might have it right here. So I'm just going to show you the difference in color between the white. Okay, so this is the G7900. This is the G5600, the green collection. You can see the difference in white there. This is definitely a sheen color. versus a non-sheen. And in fact, the one on the left is kind of that light, it's got a light gray tone to it as well, so it's not fully white, whereas the 5600 is fully white. So I'll put this one back. But I want to put this watch down for a second. I want to show you what it came in. So it came in this tin, the G-Shock tin. If you open up the tin, it has this nice Casio manual, Bible manual, whatever you call it. I mean, everything is in here in different languages. So pick a language, read up, reference. But again, it's a cool tin. Sometimes I get I get the watches in tins, or sometimes I get them in these smaller boxes, which aren't really tins, and I prefer the tin, obviously. And the tin itself came in this square box, 20-bar G-Shock. I got this watch, online for a really good price. You can tell from just the actual hang tag, the MSRP on this is $99. I want to say I got this for around $70 or $65. So you can get really good deals online. Again, guys, this is the Casio G7900A-7 G-Shock Rescue White with a low temp LCD, and it's got a tide graph and a moon graph. So it'll be a good companion. Again, this is it's about watch reviews. And let me know if you have any questions. If you have one, tell me how you like it. It's really comfortable so far in the 10 seconds that I've worn it. So, yeah, this is very utilitarian. And till next time. Thanks, guys.